students, welcome back to the English class video. Many argue that academic writing is the most important skill in academic context, since writing is the main method of academic communication. At the same time, it is also the most difficult skills to master for the students. This video will discuss what academic writing is, looking in details at the features of academic writing as well as suggesting ways to develop your academic writing. Alright, let's get started. Let's begin with the definition. What is academic writing? Academic writing is writing which communicates ideas, information, and research to the wider academic community. It can be divided into two types: student academic writing, which is used as a form of assessment at university level, as well as at schools as preparation for university study. And the second one is expert academic writing, which is writing that is intended for publication in an academic journal or book. Both types of academic writing are expected to adhere to the same standards, which can be difficult for students to master. Now, let's talk about academic writing. Academic writing happens in scholarly contexts, which values objectivity, knowledge, and also information. Therefore, it has several features that distinguish it from other forms of writing. An academic writing should be formal and objective. It also should be clear and precise, focused and well structured, properly cited, and also it should be correct and consistent. In contrast, an academic writing cannot be personal, long-winded, and also emotive and grandiose. Moreover, there are several types of academic writing. Academics mostly write texts intended for publication, such as journal articles, reports, books, and chapters in edited collections. For students, the most common types of academic writing assignments are like essays, research paper and proposal, thesis and dissertation, literature review, and also a lab report. Different fields of study may have different priorities in terms of the writing they produce. For example, in scientific writing, it's crucial to clearly and accurately report methods and results. Meanwhile, in the humanities, the focus is on constructing convincing arguments through the use of textual evidence. However, most academic writing shares certain key principles intended to help convey information as effectively as possible. To be simple, an academic paper are like hourglasses. The paper opens at its wider points. The introduction makes broad connection to the reader's interest, hoping they will be persuaded to follow along, then gradually narrows to a tight, focused thesis statement. The argument stays relatively narrow throughout the body of the paragraph. The argument stays relatively narrow and focused on the thesis throughout the body or the middle paragraph. Like an hourglass, the conclusion broadens once more, reinforcing connection to the larger context. There are three things we need to consider when writing an introduction. First, use a hook to capture reader interest. The hook is what you will use to spark curiosity and entice readers to carry on. The second is the so what. After you have hooked your readers, keep them by presenting your thesis clearly and persuasively. Set the context of your paper. situating your topic in the context of other research in the field, why you are making this argument, what is the problem, why is this work important. And lastly, a thesis statement. The thesis is generally the narrowest part and last sentence of the introduction. It conveys your position, the essence of your argument or idea. It is the soul of your paper. Furthermore, the body is the bulk of the paper, where the convincing takes place. Ultimately, the body should fully persuade your reader that your thesis statement is verified by evidence and sound reasoning. Most body paragraphs have these four components. First, topic sentence. It tells the reader your main point and should connect to the thesis stated in your introduction. Second, evidence. It includes ideas, facts, or information from external sources that support your claims, either data you collect yourself or the research and writing of others. Third, there is analysis. You should never present evidence without some form of analysis or explaining the meaning of what you have shown us. And the last one, transition. Transition can guide the reader from one idea to the next. It will help your reader build some relations between each paragraph. And then we have the conclusion. The conclusion is the last section of your paper. It should briefly review the argument you have built, but it's not a summary. It's your final pitch to the audience for your main idea. Take care not to repeat your words exactly in the conclusion. At the same time, you should not introduce any major new concepts or parts of your argument in the section. By the end of your paper, readers should already understand your position and the evidence used to support it. The conclusion provides readers a sense of completion, a reminder why your paper was worth reading. Alright, that's all for our video today. I hope you found this helpful. See you on the next video and thank you for watching.